One of the surprise hit TV shows of 2024 was The Penguin, the Colin Farrell-led spin-off of the Matt Reeves The Batman movie. No one was kind of expecting that to be as good as it was. No one was expecting anything of it, to be honest. But the Steelbook's here. Let's take a look. Get rid of that. So, paper J card here, telling us the special features, and the Steelbook itself. So, a fairly black, dark overall front cover. There's no spot glossing, there's no embossing. It's a kind of a mid-matte finish, I would say. And likewise on the back. Just, that's quite an atmospheric shot. It's an atmospheric show. Could do without the text at the bottom here. That would have been cleaner, but there we have it. And here are the discs. So 3 discs, all 4K discs. There's no Blu-ray discs with this. I'll just zoom out a wee bit. Yeah, so no Blu-rays with this. Just the 4K discs, which is different than what I would have expected. I think there's only 6 episodes, so I imagine it's 2, 2 and 2. At least we've got some artwork on the discs, which is nice. And then there's the inside shot there. And there's the lay flat there. We'll just pop the discs over to the side. And if you compare it to one of the many versions of the Batman that came out, you know, it's more or less in keeping with, you know, the dark, atmospheric, black and red element to it. This is just one of, like, you know, half a dozen steelbooks for the Batman that came out. Let's take a quick look at the menu. We're going to put disc 3 in, which has the final 2 episodes. I think I was wrong earlier on when I said 6. I think it's 8 episodes. So disc 3 has episodes 7 and 8, and it also has the special features. So just double check here. Yeah, episodes 7 and 8. And the special features. Each episode, it looks like, has like a mini documentary to go with it, like a mini making of. Gotham Re-Envisioned, Becoming the Penguin, Who is the Hangman, Portrait of Sofia Falcone, Heart of the Penguin, A Tale of Two Gothams, Victor Aguilar, The Making of a Henchman. So those are the special features that are on that disc. That's what the menu looks like. It's kind of got a similar Warner Brothers style and layout, similar to what did I just look at recently? Constantine, yes. So it's kind of reminded me a little bit of that. As I said at the start, I was quite surprised that A, this show got made, and B, how good it was. I think the Batman movie, Matt Reeves' Batman movie, starring Robert Pattinson as Batman, it was generally well received. I'm fairly sure it's got a decent score on IMDb and on Rotten Tomatoes. I did like it myself. Ironically, I thought it was a great movie. I didn't like Robert Pattinson as Batman, but I did think it was a good Batman detective, almost like Seven-esque, you know, serial killer thriller almost. There's in episode 3, I think it is, they show you the events of the end of the Batman movie from Vic's point of view, and I thought that was really cool the way they did that. It kind of reminded me of the opening of Batman versus Superman and how that showed you the events of Man of Steel from Bruce Wayne's point of view. Episode 6, I think it's the last episode, there's a monologue that Colin Farrell has, which is brilliant. It's just an absolute masterclass. Top-notch writing, top-notch acting, top-notch delivery. It's really, really good. It kind of reminded me of The Winter Soldier in a weird way. Like, it's take away the kind of the fantastical comic book superhero element of it. It's just a really good crime thriller drama series, miniseries. It's, you know, it's really good. I would say I probably enjoyed The Penguin more than I enjoyed The Batman, and I did quite like The Batman. Similar to season 1 of Daredevil, I would say. Penguin would be, you know, Kingpin in that analogy, I guess. All the main players have very clear, very defined, very believable character arcs, especially Sophia as well. I'm sure I read somewhere that the story of the Penguin was originally going to be just like, you know, the first 20 minutes of the Batman 2. I'm really glad they took the time and took the care and, you know, the detail and attention, and I'll say care again, to make this like 6 episode, I think it's 6 episodes, to make this 6 episode miniseries. I really enjoyed it, and I think Colin Farrell gives a career best performance in this. He's underneath all that makeup, but his performance just like bursts and oozes through all of that prosthetics, and the behind the scenes like recording of the speech that he gave like on the last day of filming, I think, was as a testament to that. It's very weird to see him as the Penguin but hear him as Colin Farrell. That was a bit of a, oh, that's weird, but it just goes to show you how much everyone involved loved this show. Anyway, that's the Steelbook unboxing and mini review for The Penguin. Little disappointed we didn't get Blu-ray discs as well as the 4K discs, but overall I think it's a worthy purchase if you like the show and you want to kind of continue collecting the Pattinson verse, the Reeves verse. I don't know what we're calling that. Anyway, it's a good show, good Steelbook. Check it out if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.